2009, and the last hurrah for David Tennant's Doctor. Russell T Davies's stories have a habit of relying on big special effects set pieces, crowd-pleasing gimmicks, quite often involving the return of something from the series' past. They look great, but they tend to be superficial and don't really stand up to repeated viewing. Whenever Davies is asked to be original, we get monsters like the Slitheen, who are literally just big green men from outer space, but they fart a lot. And that's funny, I suppose. In this story, a love for the superficial, crowd-pleasing set piece really gets out of hand. In this case, the return visit is from Rassilon. In the Five Doctors, Rassilon was a genuinely ominous figure. He ultimately helps the Doctor, but he seems to have his own agenda and remains a mysterious and unknowable figure. Here he is a pantomime villain. In the 21st century Doctor Who series, Gallifrey had been destroyed and the Time Lords had been time-locked. So suddenly bringing them back surely had to be justified, but all they do is sit around a table. Timothy Dawn does the best with the material he's given, and in fact this story has quite a few big names, but unfortunately they're given virtually nothing to do, and most of them only appear on the screen for a few seconds. The Master is back, and the cliffhanger, which involves everybody suddenly morphing into the Master, could have been a terrifying moment, signifying the end of the human race and the beginning of conformism, but John Sim just camps it up like nobody's business. And in more recent years I can't help but be reminded of that advert where everybody looks like Hank Marvin. The best scenes in this story by far are the emotional moments between the Doctor and Wilf. But these are completely buried in what is basically just one big set piece after another. Gallifrey appears in the sky above the Earth, a laser beam shoots out of Donna Noble's head, the Master flies around in the air with lasers shooting out of his hands, the Doctor falls out of the sky and then gets up unharmed. And as for the new monster, well, if you've ever read The Dandy, just imagine Desperate Dan's enemy, the abominable Cactus Man, and he won't be far off. The last 15 minutes or so, which involves the dying Doctor revisiting old acquaintances, are a nice nostalgia trip, but unfortunately it's too little too late. This is a rather weak ending to what is regarded by many as one of the series' golden ages.